Hi, how's it going? I'm gonna give a quick demo of my game, Legend of the Infini. This game is basically a plot I've been making since I was 10 years old, so about 15 years ago. And it includes elements from basically everything I've ever liked in fantasy, including things like lots of Dragon Ball Z, all the Final Fantasy games, Chrono Trigger, Zelda, Star Fox, and much more. And you will see these elements as I am demoing the game. But here's just a quick look at some zones. It's a nice little exotic forest I've made, which is actually part of an alien home planet. You'll notice Goku and Vegeta are in my party, as well as two new characters. Jace is the name of our hero, and Zerg is a mentor of his. Jace is basically another Saiyan who survived Frieza's attack, if you know any Dragon Ball Z lore, and he's destined to become the most powerful Saiyan of them all. But I won't spoil the plot. It's actually pretty interesting if you play it through and learn things slowly, one part at a time. But you'll notice Goku is using the instant transmission move, and as you unlock new levels in the game, you'll be able to instant transmission to new places. So let me just demo a few zones. This is a very barren place. A huge part of the plot happens here, and something pretty sad happens, but I won't give it away yet. But this music definitely suits the mood. Let's see, where else can we go? I do want to point out that in this game, I have a total of currently about 10 towns, several huge castles, 15 to 20 different dungeons. It takes at least 10 hours to play through the game currently. And there's much more to come. I'm only about halfway done making the game, and at the end I think I'm going to have something like 15 towns total, 30 dungeons, 20 hours of gameplay. But yeah, just showing some environments here. So let me show you some of the really important environments. Oh wait, here's another cool quick one. You can go to the check-in station. At one point you'll die, and you'll come here and meet Lord Yama. But no spoilers on how that happens. Uh-oh. Looks like I just corrupted my game for the demo. Let me quickly go to the title screen. Come back here. Alright, so this is actually the place I wanted to show you. This is a really important part of the plot. It's Illumina, which is the capital of the universe. So here we have basically the biggest government of all time, governing all of space, whether or not your given planet realizes it or not. And I won't go into details as to whether or not they're a good government or bad, but they're really important. And when you finally get here, it'll be great because you'll get to this room, which is a library, and each one of these crystals contains some really important lore about the game. For example, this Planet 1, the first planet to ever evolve into housing intelligent life. But, trying to be careful not giving spoilers. This is where you will meet a very important government, and your friend Zerg lives here, and he's going to oh, hold on, forget that. I also want to show you this zone, Triton. At some point your hero is going to become a military leader, and he's going to be given the most powerful army in the universe for use against demons, as well as many other enemies. This game is full of many different enemies, and each one is given a lot of detail and story. As well as everything in general is given a lot of detail and story, just FYI. But I wanted to show you, inside here is this hangar. which allows you to fly through space, which is one of my favorite features of this game. It's the ability to fly through space. You can see here I'm on Neptune. That is where your base is located, which will be called Triton. And you'll be able to fly around as this little spaceship and go to different planets. Now here's Earth, there's Mars, we just passed Saturn. Got a big old sun and Mercury. Also, your friend Zerg can use a move here called Wormhole Portal, which allows you to instantly go to different galaxies. So this is the other major galaxy of the game. This would be Illumina, the capital of the universe. Here is the purple planet with the forest that we saw earlier. Some more planets. Each one of these places is a place where you're actually going to do stuff and have things to do. And finally, here comes the most exciting part, which is the battle demo. I'm going to show off the battle mechanics and how they're looking right now. So here's a classic enemy. Like I said, this game is inspired by everything that I liked as a kid. So a lot of the enemies and environments will be familiar. However, I would say 50% to 60% of all things are completely original, completely new environments, completely new enemies, completely new good guys. But for some nostalgia, I figured this would be a good fight for our demo. Alright, so let me just show you what some basic attacks look like. Got regular attacks and Dragon Fist, which is a super attack that Saiyans can do. Zerg uses a sword, so you'll get to see what that looks like. Yep, he's got a little sword. Goku using his special fist attack. Just regular attack. Okay, so Cell started with his best attack using Kamehameha. Every character gets Chi Blasts, as well as moves which regenerate their TP, which is used for all their best attacks. And each character gets some sort of cool beam as a special attack. So there's a Chi Blast basic attack, Goku charging up, this guy using his beam attack, Vegeta using the infamous Gallic Gun attack, and Cell attacking right back. Alright, the hero is going to be extremely proficient at magic. I only have 2 spells in his book right now, but as far as I have the game developed currently, when you get to the end you'll have 10 to 15 spells on this character. But here is the most interesting thing about this game, I would say, and that's your ability to transform. This is major spoilers, but you're going to get all these transformations at the end of the game, but very slowly you're going to earn them one by one. So your first 3 Saiyan transformations all will look the same. Your guys are going to explode and power up, and then they're going to get yellow hair and a nice little yellow aura floating around them, which is actually totally brand new, and I'm really happy about that. But by transforming, what you've done is you haven't given yourself any new skills, but all of your old chi skills now cost more to use, but they do more damage. So I don't know if it will be apparent, but as I attack in these transform states, I'm going to do more damage. Okay, so that's 716 over his base, which did like 300. Goku's really powered up. He must have had a higher Super Saiyan transformation because he did over 1,000 damage. Alright, let me do this. Charge up so I can do some cooler transformations. Show Super Saiyan 4. And Vegeta is going to go Super Saiyan 5. He's gonna keep using his little staff because it's awesome. So we go Super Saiyan 4. We still have a yellow aura, but his hair is now black with amber eyes. Vegeta went Super Saiyan 5, which basically I got to customize on my own, but I decided to model it after Gohan's form after his power is unlocked by Elder Kai. I'm just going to pretend that what actually happened there is Elder Kai just unlocked Super Saiyan 5 for Gohan. Super Saiyan 6 is interesting. It's basically like the Super Saiyan God transformation. They're just going to get red hair and they're going to get a red aura instead. And you won't have this this Super Saiyan transformation until you're past halfway in the game. It'll be really exciting when you get it because you'll be so much stronger. Let me just show you how strong his Gallic gun is now. So the highest attack we've done, or we've seen, did 1,300 damage so far. So let's see what Gallic gun does this Super Saiyan 6. Okay, so now we're doing 6,000 damage per nuke. So as you can see, the mechanics are going to get really fun as you become more and more powerful. I'm going to have him start guarding. Finally, I'm going to show you the last transformation, 7 through 8 or 7 through 9. What I've done is I've said they are basically Super Saiyans 1, 2, and 3, except a super version of each one of those in turn, wherein your hair turns white instead of yellow or gold. Alright, so Vegeta will be Super Saiyan 9, so we'll get to see a really strong attack from him. Alright, so yeah, this is actually Vegeta right now is as strong as he'll ever get in the game. So let's see what kind of damage he does. Notice it costs 400 now. Alright, here goes. 17,000 damage in the Super Saiyan 9 form. Fortunately, enemy health can go up to 1,000,000. And believe me, there will be enemies in this game with 1,000,000 health. So that's it. That's pretty much my demo. I'm really excited about it. And this game, like I said, is halfway done. But I highly encourage you to download what I have programmed so far. And you can keep your save file. And when I finish the game, you'll find an obvious stopping point to where you have to stop, but it's still climactic and you feel like you finished a chapter. But yeah, when I finish the game, you can take that save file and just load that same save file. So again, highly encourage you to try it out, see the first 10 hours of content I have in this game, and let me know what you think.